Yo, are we serious? Are we dead ass? There's no way. There's no way they really did this. There's no way that they really showed this footage, right? I'm gonna do this as minimal edit as possible because with any pausing that I do, it's not because like I need to think of what to say. It's because like just I can't believe this, right? I need to just process the thought that went into them showing this AEW, bro. You know what? Let me start off with the positives. See, nobody's going to talk about the positives. There was some positive in this. I swear there was. I'm gonna find it. It was in there. The promos. Let's start with the promos. The Young Bucks using the backstage footage of All In with between CM Punk and Jack Perry. They they tried to make it work for their heel persona and their way of going about making excuses as to why they lost at All In. Is it All In, All Out? One of them, all everything's. I don't know. I don't watch the product. But they use it to make an excuse as to why they lost. Okay. I'll give them a bone on that. They tried to make it work. Now, could they what it says to me is just how lowbrow they can be oftentimes. Because if you can't use your own source material to get heat, we have a problem, right? If you have to dive into something that's completely unwarranted, it's cheap. It's extremely cheap. Now, granted, them showing this footage, and by them I mean AEW, them showing this footage wasn't for the sake of this angle between them and FTR. It definitely wasn't that. It was because Tony Khan was upset, obviously, right? And he wanted to put Tony Khan, bro. This dude, the coke that this dude be on, it's bad, yo. It's bad over there. It's bad. I liked the Bucks promo as far as heels. Didn't necessarily care for them showing the footage, and also didn't care for them having to take out the time to talk about Punk in the midst of their promo. You know, they talked about how Punk wanted to make the biggest show in wrestling history all about himself. Well, that's not true because if nobody talked about it backstage, no one would have known. Punk didn't come out and say all of this. This wasn't a Punk thing. This was them. They fired him. They didn't want to work with him, etc., etc. This is on them. I don't see how Punk tried to make this about himself. A guy did a thing and he called him out and Punk answered. That's what happened. FTR in their promo. I enjoyed this promo because Dax came out and immediately is just like, bro, why are we still bringing up stuff from 8 months ago? It's unnecessary. His part was the bad cop in this. If we're doing good cop, bad cop, his cop, he was bad cop. He was the internet, and what all of the internet was saying is, why would you show this? And not why would you show this as in you should hide it, or not why would you show this as in don't snitch, but why would you show this as in what does this do for us? There's no positive spin on showing the actual footage. In all that actuality, you hurt the guy that's still employed, Jack Perry. Jack Perry looks like a complete bro. This dude sitting there, him and Punk talking, and Jack Perry wants to take the time out to fix his hair. Right? He gets shoved, and he's still fixing his hair. Bro, why is you worried about your hair when this man about to steal off on you? Punk got him in that front face lock. Punk didn't lie about anything. It's as if not AEW. It's as if Tony Khan wanted to take more time to get CM Punk more over than he already is, and he's not even working for him. What the what? What? This so when there's so many people that are off the AEW train or critical about AEW. It's the decisions that they make. See, because here's the deal. Here's the deal. You make this whole spectacle about we're going to show the footage of all something, in or out, whatever. They make this whole spectacle about it on the previous show, and then they do it on social media. I swear, it's like they don't promote their own show on social media, but this they gonna promote. They promoted the hell out of this. It's like, yo, why are you promoting something for a guy that's not even there? He doesn't work for you anymore. Why are you promoting this? It does nothing but A, get him more over, and B, for the people that do watch AEW, that are wondering what CM Punk's up to, they're gonna flip the channel. Oh my God, this reminds me. Oh my God, this reminds me of when WCW made the call, and they spoiled Mick Foley winning the WWE Championship against The Rock, and they said, "Well, that's gonna put asses in seats," and then they lost the ratings war after that every week. You just told your audience to go watch the other show. This was stupid. This was beyond stupid. He doesn't work for you anymore. Let it go, big fella. See, this right here is why people say Tony Khan don't got real friends. It's as if Tony Khan just grew up around his parents. He didn't go outside. He didn't fraternize with other people. He might still be a virgin. His feet stink. He's smoking crack. He's snorting dope. He's doing all... This is why people think this of him. Because real G's would see that this guy is ill-equipped to run this business. And real G's, and by G's or OGs, I'm talking about OGs of the business. And he has OGs in the business under contract. Is he just not listening to them? I'm sure that they're telling him that this was a bad move. Is he just not listening? Because, okay, your feelings are hurt. Get over it. You don't do this because it puts the eyes on the other product. And it doesn't speak well of your own company. Because now it looks like your company is in chaos. This stuff that happened with CM Punk happens in wrestling locker rooms across the business, across decades, probably since the business started. It's a part of the business. It's not the first time it's happened, and it ain't going to be the last time. It's not even the first time it's happened in AEW. Andrade got into it with I forget who. This isn't the first time it's happened in, and it ain't going to be the last. It's a part of the business. But for Tony Khan to say he feared for his life, bro's not even in the footage. What was here for? Yo, getting secondhand scared is insanity to me. Absolutely insanity to me. You're not even there and you're scared for your life. Huh? Bro, that's a different... Tony Khan's a different type of dude, yo. He's a different type of dude. He ain't from around where y'all from. Bro. I don't know about this dude. He's something else. Cash Wheeler, for some reason, I couldn't remember his name. It was Cash Wheeler that talked about why are we showing this promo or why are we showing this video package 8 months ago. Let it go. Let's put focus on this. Stop blaming your shortcomings on some bullshit that ain't have nothing to do with you. And it didn't have nothing to do with them. Now, Dax wanted to put the focus on the storyline between them, and y'all was afraid of us. But y'all brought us in and we showed y'all since then that we're the best tag team in the world. We don't need none of this nonsense that y'all got going on to prove it. We just going to beat you in the ring. We're going to continue to build this company for all of the people that normally wouldn't get the chance. And we're going to put a roof on the foundation that you guys built just to blow it off again. I like their promo. Their promo worked for what it is that they're doing. They about their shit. And the setup from both promos based off of what they got from this footage, they made it work. It was just stupid to do. Briefly, if I can, let me talk about how, and people do not like when you start to compare AEW and WWE, but Vince McMahon had to deal with this. Brock Lesnar came in and threw a title in Vince McMahon's face. Vince McMahon had to deal with personalities like this happening backstage all the time. And one thing that they didn't do was let it get out. They weren't talking about this stuff getting out. Sometimes it'll, sometimes somebody may stooge off and say something like with the Jericho and the Brock, Batista and Booker T, tons of fights that happen backstage. Think of Triple H wanted to get at Kurt Angle and all this stuff happens, right? But one thing Vince didn't do was be a bitch and go on, fire the person and be like, go make an announcement. Oh, I fired this person. I was scared. I don't want my staff to be scared. I mean, in that case, fire everybody, because it's going to happen, big fella. It's going to happen. There's only one time that I can remember that Vince actually feared for his life and fired somebody because shit got a little too physical. And that was when Nails had him choked up. Nails. But Nails was literally an ex-con. So it makes sense. He was literally an ex-con. So him firing Nails, I get it. Nails choked that dude up. Had him pimped up on a wall like he was hiding right. So I understand that. But see, Tony Khan, I don't know what he's afraid of, right? Because guys get physical. Vince saw this stuff happen all the time. Vince ain't afraid to go out there and get into it with somebody. He's not afraid to get back into somebody's face. He's not afraid to go out there and wrestle, take a choke slam through a car window, run into the ring, tear his quads, get hit in the head with bottles and suitcases and frying pans and all that. Vince was with the shits, and he was old as shit. Vince was old. Yo, get this Tony Khan dude up. Yo, it's over for this. It's over. It's over. It's over. This company's done. This company's done, man. And it's crazy because I saw footage of the crowd when they was actually showing this footage, and they were chanting for CM Punk. Then in the last segment, where I don't know, Okada was wrestling against Pac, and the Bucks came out and they interfered, and the crowd is chanting for CM Punk. Bro, what did y'all think was gonna happen, bro? I understand AEW has diehards, and they like to lean into those diehards. But, bruh, you gotta read the room. Holy shit. Hey, and real quick before we end this video, I got some respect that I need to put out there. I am humbled. But before I do want to say, and this is for the members section only, I am going to start dropping member section only content. And the first bit of content that I am going to be dropping, I'm going to start working on this stuff very soon, is I'm going to start with retro pay-per-views, stuff that I'm going to start with retro pay-per-views, and that stuff is going to come to the members only section. It's just one of the things that I'm going to do for you guys. If you guys are going to spend Skrilla with me, I got to make sure that I appreciate your dollar and give you something that is worth it beyond just the content that everyone can see. I also want to say salute. Last time that I read off the new channel members, I think I only had 7. And by God, now we got 27. So I got a bunch of names I got to read off here. But I definitely do appreciate you guys. Where did we leave off on these names? We left off with Quentin White. Salute to you. Thank you for becoming a channel member. And the rest of the channel members that we have that have joined the crew, we got The Walk 71. I do believe that I read that one off. Shout out to Gavin. Ashbury TV, salute to him. Nothing Special, Undead Hope, Michael Murphy, Parrish Styles, CD Washington, Slick Disaster has rejoined us, and shoot, his time as a member is 32 months, respectfully. Timothy Fields, Jason, Hollow G, WSB, Skylar Lockler, Salah, DSW 1312, Big Marquez, that's crazy, Marquez 317, Jordan Wade, and Delano Brayboy. I hope I said that right. Say Brayboy or Braball. That's crazy. Anyway, and of course the guys that have already been here: Shy Guy 251, Jay Walker, Gary 24, Jared Cross, Daniel Malcolm, David Williams, SGA Hornet. But I also got a couple of other guys down here too that I haven't shouted out because I'm not even sure if they're active anymore. But if they still are, we got Zach, who has been a member for 49 months, and Ty Noel, who has been a member for 47 months. Thank you guys all for contributing to the channel. I appreciate you, and I'm signing out.